тебе в городе стало пусто. Чувства, просто не дави на эти чувства. Тускло, может мне нужна перезагрузка. Ты уйдешь в салоне, останется твоя блузка. Сутки, круглые сутки, жирные хапки. Сумки, где лежат налом большие бабки. Шмотки, новые цепи, черные куртки. Суки, боди-массажистки, проститутки. Алмата зовет меня на улицу. Грустно, если кто-то не накурит. Жаном сегодня снова не получится увидеться, но все, что было раньше, не забудется. Алмата зовет меня на улицу. Грустно, если кто-то не накурит.
Okay, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Quantum Brief. And yes, it's official. The Q4 season reboot is here. We are back. We are leveling up new insights, new mindset, new energy. This is the stream where we combine crypto trading, lifestyle, and mindset all in one place. So every day a little better. That's our Kaizen approach, and we are taking it to the next level this season. We have got fresh news, trading updates, and lifestyle tips lined up for you. So sit tight, get ready, and let's kick off Quantum Brief Q4 season the right way. I hope you're all doing good. I hope you have good sleep, good energy, good vibes. It's Wednesday today, so we got some news, and we got our CEO right here who's gonna help us to go through some news.
Yes,
So
I'm here.
let's get started.
How are you? How you doing today? How's
good.
everybody doing? I hope
Good.
everybody's
How are you
doing good. Ready for this midweek push. I am ready. I'm locked in. Thank you for starting the show off. But yeah, let's just dive in. We're doing Quantum Brief now. We'll dive into some things. I love the material that we're posting. Mamba Mentality. I miss him. I miss Kobe. He's been amazing leader, example for me when I was growing up. I played basketball in like a semi-professional, professional Olympic teams and stuff like that. But again, we'll not get there. I'll start missing those moments. Let's just dive in. But yes, I love the approach. 1% better every day. And that's how we approach it here, guys. So Quantum Brief is really pushing forward with some new style, new things, new segments. And also we want to stay focused. We want to highlight the best of the best news, the best of the best, what you need to pay attention for the successful financial or business day in your office. So payment giant Visa just announced to launch crypto payments for businesses. This is massive. So imagine Visa now and businesses will be starting to do some business together. So let's see what is this about. Solana.
There's this vision that you don't need separate blockchains or separate layers, so you can put everything into one giant state machine and do it all together as fast as possible. And to give folks a perspective, I think in a single month, Solana does as many transactions as Ethereum does in its lifetime. So,
whoa. You guys,
and this is probably the most
video?
unique part about Solana.
He says in a single month, Solana does as many transactions as Ethereum does in its lifetime. Wow, can you imagine how good Solana is in the network? Also, there's some good news coming out, and House is voting today, actually. I think 4 p.m. or 6 p.m., somewhere there, Eastern. Today is going to be the final vote, hopefully to reopen a government shutdown. This is massive bullish news if they do reopen by Friday, so that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Yesterday, we gave a notifications from Quantum Edge DAO team. Next 48 to 72 hours, guys, stay locked in, pay attention to what we are discussing, because this is connected. This is connected with Q4 push, business cycle, and what that means is it means the pump, of course, because it's now, we know, connected to business cycles, not 4-year cycles. So get locked in. As you guys can see, Visa is already making big moves, announcing Solana is about to makes more transaction in a single month than Ethereum in a lifetime. Government is ready to open. December rate cuts confirmed. Trump is hopefully sending $2,000 per individual here to families and whoever's, I would say, paid taxes and things like that. But again, they're printing some money. Quantitative easing is confirmed. The longest alt season ever starts next week. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Lock in. It's actually might start in the next day or so. They might go into Friday with some amazing big news that will not want to crush the banks and things like that. But we'll see. They're injecting money everywhere. They're voting for the government to reopen. We see that Visa and other big companies now, including JP Morgan, they rolls out deposit token JPM coin. Now they're doing on Base. So watch Coinbase and Base token. Also, we're watching. There's a new things, new developments that we're not discussing, that we're preparing as a company. That's probably going to be discussed and announced in the next few weeks here, closer to the end of the November. But yeah, there's a bunch of new things happening. As you guys can see, longest government shutdown in US history will end soon. Last time it happened, crypto market went parabolic. So let's take a look at this picture. It's a good indicator. Last time the government shutdown happened over here, then we recovered, and then everything went bananas crazy. So we're somewhere in between here. We don't know how long or how short this will be, but we're right here. We're at the shutdown. But right now, I think they don't have time. They want to go strong, and they want to transition into this Q4 very strong. If I would be running my business and doing things, I would still want to roll it out now by the end of the Q4, meaning if there's any damages, anything goes wrong, I don't carry over that into the new year of the business cycle. I just can finalize that, and if it's a damages or things, that's a good tax write-off, guys. Like again, this show is very different. We don't just talk about crypto. We will give you some good advices for business, for how to run it. So again, if you're running and you're trying to test things out, it's better to do it strong. End of the year, and damages and things like that could be carried over as that last 25 year. You will not be starting a new year in the red or in the red statistics. So try to not to do anything crazy in the first few months. Launch as much as you can during the last few months. Push it hard. Then in the new months, you're actually improving and things are already launched up. So we only have 2 months left, November, December. Our team is going to go hard, do research and development as much as we can. Right now, it's most interesting time. Like we said, government is reopening. Visa is doing big push. Also, Thailand Central Bank just launched a strategic Bitcoin reserve. They also made a 0% tax announcement yesterday, I believe, or in the last 48 hours.
Really?
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
they've announced that. I thought I clipped it here to our main page, but I forgot. My fault, guys. Sometimes I miss certain things like that, but at least I remember to mention it right now. So also bullish news, the XRP ETF could launch tomorrow. As you guys can see, what did I tell you? Next 24, 48 hours is very key, because again, we're going into Friday. They're voting today. Things are kind of happening. They might be running out of time. They want to do this before the holiday hits. So expect like everything to go bananas. Expect people panicking right now, because they're gonna feel like shit, they're running out of dollars, or there's not enough time. Man, we're not ready. Just again, you need to stop, you need to pause, you need to give grace to God. We need to be grateful for what we have: family, food, water, whatever that might be, right? So just relax, don't panic. Things are changing very quickly, but we're here to guide you through this process, this change, this reboot, and it's not going to be happening like one. It's going to happen quick, but it's ongoing process. So treat it as any approach, any mindset, that you just need to start somewhere right now and do their daily repetitions, right? We're here to guide you. Again, we're running a business during this madness, during the storm, during this transition, and we're trying to run a successful company. So again, we got 30-60 days to really finish everything we want. News are starting to pop off. Like today, everything shows us 24, 47, 48 hours, somewhere there. You guys.
Yeah, so that was a crazy X news. By the way, I gotta say, I'm impressed. Like each time where I go through with our CEO, like the X news, like on the stream, every time we go through the news, I keep being astonished of everything that's happening in the Q4 season, especially like Taiwan. Every country is doing like zero taxes on the
Thank you.
crypto.
Thank you. We definitely tried
Yeah,
to provide some good
yeah.
content,
Yeah.
alpha, something most important. But yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. But yeah, so I just want to say stay active and stay tuned, stay ready, locked in for the Q4 season, for the bull cycle. But we are still going. We have another segment of our stream. It's called kind of like a mindset. So let's go through some one video about Kobe. So it's a Mamba mentality. Last time we talked about routine, showing up every day, doing the work even when you don't feel like it. But today we will talk about something deeper. Because once the routine becomes automatic, that's when the real game starts. That's when it's not about the discipline anymore. It's about like standards. And Kobe Bryant called it Mamba mentality, the mindset of constant evolution. It's not about being better than someone else. It's about being better than who you were yesterday, every single day. So yeah, you built your routine. Now it's time to level up your mindset. and time to level up your mindset. It's not just motivation, it's the mentality of greatness. So let's watch this video and let's discuss it real quick after.
The Mamba mentality
afterwards.
simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day you're trying to become better. If your job is to try to be the best basketball player you can be, right? To do that, you have to practice, you have to train, right? You want to train as much as you can, as often as you can. So if you get up at 10 in the morning, train at 11, right? 12, say 12, train at 12, train for 2 hours, 12 to 2. You have to let your body recover. So you eat, recover, whatever. You get back out, you train, start training again at 6. Train from 6 to 8, right? And now you go home, you shower, you eat dinner, you go to bed, you wake up, you do it again, right? Those are 2 sessions, right? Now imagine you wake up at 3, you train at 4, you go 4 to 6, come home, breakfast, relax, blah, blah, blah. Now you're back at it again, 9 to 11, right? Relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again, 2 to 4, and now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4. Right? And so now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up.
So far, great ones. Do the hardest work first, and then second ones show up and do the work. So this one would be like taking more psychological breaks. How would you call that advice?
Yeah, I think kind of like, and I remember Kobe said, for example, on some video, he said like rest at the end of the work, not in the middle.
Awesome.
So I think what is meant by saying that words is like
accumulate some hours, accumulate some data, accumulate some grind, some sweat, and then when you cannot go, that's when you rest. I think that's what the good advice is, I guess. Yes, rest after the work. So yes, and then maybe one other one.
Yeah, for example, one other one.
Last one we can think of, maybe number 4.
Last one. Well, let me think.
And maybe I can add something to this if you don't mind.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe the last one I would say, don't be scared to change things quickly, to change things fast every 30 days, maybe, right? After you rest and work is done. Of course, like you rest after work is done. But maybe while you're resting, like that last advice would be change and adapt fast to the business cycle. That's what I would say. To the business cycle.
Yeah, I think that's a good point, because for example, in a workout way, for example, you do the same workout for 90 days, and your muscles
workout cycle or study cycle or anything you're doing. Yep. That's great highlight.
What I mean is like when you do the same workout for 90 days, your muscle like get used to it, and like no point of doing that.
You need to switch things up. Yep.
The whole you need to switch things. You need to switch your
sometimes even diet
workout
as well, what you eat and do things. Yep.
Yeah.
No, this is great, and we'll do one of the segments maybe this week or next week. We'll talk about maybe that.
So I have a question for our maybe our community maybe needs to know it. So what would you rate like top 10 meme coins right now?
Oh, what would I have as a top 10 coins?
Yeah, for today, right now.
Gotcha. Well,
no, like not top 10, but like top 3. Let's say top 3.
I was gonna say we can do top 10 out of all, like memes and those, so I can separate, maybe do top 5 from memes and top 5 from regular coins. That's a great question, actually. Let's do this. I've been doing some analysis right now. What's next? What's gonna be kind of going viral and things like this. So from top 5, what I would say, where I would focus next is really probably some stable coins. So what's good to watch and buy right now is this. We just made an entry yesterday on Solana, because Solana is so low right now, so affordable. It's like $150 for Solana. I would say that's my top 1 pick. Buy as much as you can on Solana, because that's gonna go up. Also XRP just went down, and XRP is about to really change the history. So this is top 2, right? Number 3, I would say Chainlink. Chainlink right now is in the news, working hard on things, and they're doing a lot of stuff there. So Zora would be that would be 1, 2, 3. Zora would be 4. This is Base chain, so Base is having a lot of announcements with governments and Visa like that.
So you said top 5 is Bitcoin.
So top 5 would be the Bitcoin right here. You can see over there. Then we have Solana. Number 2 is right here. You see the chart at the bottom too as well, a 15-minute chart. Then we have XRP is number 3. So XRP's chart right there, it's been since that big, huge doomsday, crypto doomsday dump, still kind of going up and down. And look, we've been making slowly, and we just entered. Then Chainlink would be the other one. We also entered there, as you guys can see. And last one I think I said was Zora. Zora was the 5 out of that one. So we can kind of get a little more extra here. Final finesse this entry, get it a little better, lower the line. But again, that's that. And then the next top 5 teams, I would say, I would probably pick something that's been long and proved to be pretty good. So I would say something that's down right now as well would be definitely Trump coin right here. So Trump coin, you want to enter on the Trump coin. I'm making a list here for myself. Then we have probably Troll. You definitely want to get on Troll. It's back at the lowest right now. So Trump, Troll. Then I would say probably Useless as well. You definitely want to buy in on Useless. It's back to the lowest ones. So that's number 3. Then I would say House. House looked pretty good for me. It went very low, very affordable. So Useless, probably House coin is not bad to look at. And then the last one, let's take a look at Momo. Momo is pretty good. Yep, went down a little bit as well.
I think Momo is like kind of warming up still. Like,
Yeah. A lot of things are
yeah.
warming up. Also, I would say don't miss out the ones, again, I already gave you 5, I guess, of the big top runners right now, but don't forget the old school OG ones. The Shiba Inu, your Pepe as well is pretty good entry right now. Look, Pepe is at the bottom. Very, very good entry. I would say Chill Guy is also good. Again, everything right now is at the bottom. You guys will not miss out. It just depends what community you like to support more. There's Pump.fun, also affordable.
And your support and energy makes this community what it is. Also, keep grinding, keep learning, and keep leveling up with us. And until next time, stay sharp, stay focused, and keep pushing forward. You'll see you guys on the next stream. Peace out, and thank you for everyone.
You sleep. I'm moving the deep. I see everything.
Remember you told me, Vitaly, you have a talent. Everywhere you look, it's almost like you can tell the future. And I'm not joking, dude. I'm not here to pump myself up. It just sucks because of my experience. I can see this stuff. And when I tell them ahead of time, and they would do it, and then that happens. I go climb, my car gets stuck, and I'm in dangerous wilds, like a forest. There's like bears, lions, mountain lions, and I have to go there. Nighttime, freezing, you know, with a backpack, with fire, food, whatever, prepping, you know, emergency kit just in case. I have to climb the mountain top.
Are you ready? It's showtime.
I put the line dot by dot by dot. What is going on? Am I good or am I good or am I perfect? You see what I'm saying?
And the fake control, we broke the chains, now we free the soul.